Pork belly with Cowphobia 86. Let's get it done.
That's right, we're making pork belly burn ends with the ranch man himself. Today we're working with 5 pounds of pork belly. We have the skin off of this. We're going to cut these into 1-inch strips and then 1-inch chunks. We want these bite-sized and tossed into a bowl. We got to add that binder, so we're using some Blues Hog honey mustard. And of course, when we have guests at the barbecue, we got to put them to work. We need to make sure that that honey mustard is completely covered on all bits of that pork belly. And now for the seasoning. We got Heath Riles Honey Chipotle Rub. We're trying to go for a sweet and spicy profile on these pork belly burn ends. Go ahead and get that rub thoroughly incorporated onto that pork belly, and then we're going to add Killer Hogs, the barbecue rub. I think the combination between these two rubs is going to add a nice dynamic flavor, some amazing color, and it's going to make a really nice bark on this. We're going to let that pork belly get familiar with all the sauces and seasonings, and we're going to light up the brand new Char Griller Dakota. We're smoking on cherry wood today at about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to let this roll in smoke for 3 hours and then transfer to an aluminum pan. Now these are very delicious on their own, but now it's time to take them to another level. For 5 pounds of pork belly, you're going to want to add about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of brown sugar. Now that we have our brown sugar laid out, it's time to cut up 1 stick of butter. I know these are fatty as it is, but this is going to add a nice rich flavor to that pork belly. You could use salted or unsalted butter. Today we're going to be using some unsalted butter on these. And now to add some sweetness to this, we're going to be using some cherry apple habanero rib candy. We're going to use about half a bottle of this because we also have to add some barbecue sauce. To add another level of sweetness, we're using some raspberry chipotle barbecue sauce from Blues Hog Barbecue. Once that's all covered, remember, don't stir, cover with tin foil and throw it back on the smoker. After another 2 hours, these pork belly burn ends are done. Literally, this was like meat candy in your mouth. Absolutely insane. Do you like what we're cooking today? Tune in next time. We'll see you at the next barbecue.